I went to UCLA and I majored in international development studies. A lot of journalism and a lot of writing is learning about things as you go along. I'm not an expert in most of the things I start out writing about, but in the course of reporting it, I obviously get a lot better and a lot more comfortable with, the subject matter. It's part of what I like about being a journalist. I've always cared about the environment. Always cared about, climate change. I think even before we were really using those terms, from just a really early age. I've just always been interested. And then, that interest has sort of morphed into concern as climate change has become a more and more prominent issue. I love being outside also. I love animals. I love nature. I think that obviously plays a huge part in it too. You go outside and you look around and you see so much, especially, we're in California. It's like there's so much natural beauty here. And so I think a lot of us have the desire to protect it. A lot of it is just about moving the dialogue forward. It's just, your article might be a drop in the bucket of a million other articles about the environment, but together you are creating sort of a movement and you are putting it in people's faces. And if you read enough articles about the environment, my hope, and I think a lot of other journalists' hope, is that things will start to change, in the way that people think. What you start out doing doesn't have to be what you do for the entire duration of your working life. You're not trapped with it. Your career is going to take on so many different phases. You can be doing something for the first 10 years of your career and then decide, you know, oh, that was great. That was exactly what I wanted to do for that time. Now I want to go do something else. And even the best writers, I'm told, still go through that editing process and they still have to take criticism. So yeah, just don't give up. Don't take it personally. It's not personal. That's the big thing. I think that's the big thing you should take away is it's not personal. If it's a mean commenter, it's not personal. It's about them. If it's a tough edit, it's not personal. They're trying to make it better. The world needs that so badly because I do think part of the problem is that what scientists and researchers are saying is not being effectively translated to the general public. It's definitely a skill that we really need in the world.